Hey guys, it's your girl Kara back at it again with another doll review. Um, the Disney store has been releasing like a shitload of dolls lately, what us doll collectors fondly like to call Dollmageddon. This happens once a year and it's hell, but it's also like the best thing in the entire world. No, I was not able to get this doll when she came out because I don't know why. Like usually I'm really good about like doll dates and stuff like that, like getting the dolls when they come out. But like I just kind of like forgot about it, and then I wanted to like kick myself as soon as I like realized a week later that I didn't have her. But the doll I got, I'm just gonna kind of bring her in focus here, is Belle. And she is absolutely gorgeous. I'm just gonna kind of put her over here for a second. A lady on YouTube was actually, I'm gonna move up because it's quite uncomfortable. Okay. A lady on YouTube was actually like nice enough, or not YouTube, Facebook was nice enough to sell her to me below eBay prices. So Jennifer, thank you so much. You're a doll. Literally, get it, doll. But yeah, that's how I got her. I paid $250 for her. I know on eBay she's going for like anywhere between like $300 and probably like $500, and I just couldn't pay that at all. So I'm really thankful I found this person. And if you're still looking for her, I highly recommend going to the Facebook page Disney Limited Edition Dolls. Because there are people there that are willing to sell for lower than eBay prices. And I'm sure as time goes on, the doll will kind of decrease a little bit in like the monetary aspect, simply because she just came out, so she's not, she's going to be really expensive. But at the same time, I think she's going to go up in value quickly after she lowers, just because this is the second 17-inch Belle doll that we have gotten. And she, in my opinion, she's just far more stunning than the first one. The detail is absolutely just insane. I'm sorry, you can probably see, you can see the reflection of me in the camera on the box through the camera. But she comes in this box, and like we'll get kind of close. It works for the doll, the like everything that's going on here, and what I'll do is I'll take off the slip cover and we'll just kind of review the box first, because that glare is just, it's crazy. But we have like the slip cover, and you can see like up here it has the Disney Store logo, and then it has roses, and the whole thing, the whole kind of like border is really big in comparison to some of the dolls that I have, because I have 4 other 17-inch LE dolls, and their border is just a lot daintier. It's not as like thick, and down here the nameplate, her name is huge in compared to I think most dolls that have come out. I could be wrong. Because like I said, I only have 4 other ones. This is just my 5th one. But this seems to be the biggest her name is really, a name has ever really been on a box. But I mean, it's pretty. Like, it goes with the doll. I know a lot of people hated this border, but I understand why. If you're like a huge Beauty and the Beast fan, or, for whatever reason, maybe you just don't like how bulky it is. I understand that, but I think it works with the doll. The only thing is it kind of looks off with my collection because, like I said, I have 4 other dolls, and theirs are really dainty and tiny, and so this is just kind of like a brick. But I'll deal with it. It's not, to me, it's really not that big of a deal. I quite enjoy it. But as you can see up here, we have the Disney Store logo. We have the, I think it's 6+ right here, 6 years old or older, and I beg of you please not to buy this for your 6-year-old, because that's just, why would you do that? and it goes all the way around. I think down here, yeah, we have a little something different right there. I don't know what you would call that or if it even has a name. It probably doesn't have a name. It says Belle limited edition, and then it says limited edition in French. It says 1 of 5,000. And if we go over to this side, we got the same little roses right here. Let's go all the way down. This goes down all the way, and it's pretty. It's kind of like, kind of reminds me. I mean, obviously stained glass. Like that's like the theme of the Beauty and the Beast. So I'm gonna assume that's what this is supposed to be. I sound like an idiot for not realizing that earlier. But yeah, and it's basically the same thing on the other side. You got your two little roses, and then you got this nice little cutout right here, this little window, and again it goes all the way down, and you got this guy at the bottom, this little stained glass motif. I don't know what a motif is. We're just gonna use it right here, which is pretty cool. And what's great about these boxes is you can take them apart without like devaluing your doll. And I'm not a crazy collector. Like I know there are people who like handle their dolls with gloves, which is, I mean, if that's how you enjoy them the most, and that's like how it works for you, that's great, because everyone enjoys your Disney dolls differently. I, for one, get infuriated when people even unbox their dolls. Like at the same time, I'm just like, wow, thank you. I get to see the back of their cape that I couldn't before. But in my head, I'm just like, why would you do that? So everyone's kind of different. And then we have this little doohickey right here, but we're not going to talk about that right now. The little plastic window. We're going to spin her around, actually. And on the back, it says Beauty and the Beast. And it has just like a summary of the doll, the details on the doll. And then this just kind of tells you that there's a certificate of authenticity, which I will show you. But this is really nice. For some reason, I really always enjoy the back of the boxes where it says the name of the movie. I don't know why. It makes it like more official to me, I guess. I don't know. But that's basically that. We have side windows here where you can see, you know, either side of her, which is pretty neato. Little birdie. And then on top here, I'm going to do my best to do this, it says, Beauty and the Beast. And if you can kind of see in the glare, which is kind of perfect right now, you can see like how there's a pattern on the white of the box. You can feel it, actually. You kind of have to hit the light right to be able to see it. Yeah, it's really interesting. I like it. Okay, so let's go ahead. I'm going to get this pesky little cover off, which is fairly easy to do. I recommend being careful because it is thin-ass plastic. Like, you don't want to... Did I say there's going to be swearing in this video? Because if you're letting your 5-year-old watch this, I probably wouldn't let them. And yeah, we have this, and then again it says Belle, limited edition, 1 of 5,000. And all around the box it has this kind of motif. Well, I'm really going to have to clean this with baby wipes later because it's a little... Like most of these windows tend to get, they tend to have like some hair cling to them or whatever. And I've only taken this off one other time today, simply because I had to go to work. So I really didn't get to properly enjoy her, but I was so stoked to do this video because I haven't done one in so long. And this doll is like, oh my god, she's so great. So moving on, we have her without the window. So we got rid of that pesky glare. And she's so large that it's really hard for me to do this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove her gently from the inside of the box. We're just going to place her right there. We got our certificate of authenticity right here. It's really hard to see. Sorry about my boobies. I was napping earlier. I didn't have a bra on. But it says Beauty and the Beast, certificate of authenticity. Belle collector doll. I'll just read it because why the hell not? This limited edition doll, released in 2016 by the Disney Store, has been carefully designed by Disney Store artists to ensure every detail was captured. We hope you will enjoy this heirloom doll for years to come. And it's 4,438 of 5,000. So that's this. I believe on the other side it's in French. I think so. It could be Spanish and I'm just like a fucking idiot. But I'm pretty sure that's what it is. And we have the same kind of thing going around here, just like we do on the other side. If I tilt it this way, you can kind of see it better. But I'm not going to be taking it out of this plastic. I never do that with any of them. I like to keep this mint. Because it's, I mean, when you get these dolls, this is kind of like an important piece. I mean, it's not the most important to me. I don't care about numbers. But I know there are a lot of people out there who care about like the number of their doll. But for me, the certificate authenticity is just kind of like one other thing that it adds to the doll that makes it really cool. So that's why I never take it out of the plastic and I keep it in here. So I'm going to go back and I'm just going to put this right back where it came from. And on to our pretty little Belle. I have to say, this doll is so detailed, and I have to ask Disney, where the hell was this detail on the first Belle doll 17-inch that came out? Because I wanted to call the fashion police on that doll, like for real. Like this doll, I wasn't a huge fan, obviously, of the first 17-inch Belle that came out with the yellow dress because they could have done so much more with that dress as seen in all of the smaller limited edition Belle dolls that you see. But this doll is just absolutely amazing, and I'm not even a huge Beauty and the Beast fan. I am an Ariel fan. If you look at my other videos, it's mostly just Ariel doll reviews. But this doll is, she probably, you'd get stuck looking at her instead of the other ones because she's just magnifico. It's hard for me to see. But we'll just kind of start right up here. I got box goggles. Her hair is pretty much hairsprayed where it is. It's not coming out. I'm not going to mess with it. There are people who do mess with it and, straighten it or whatever, but I'm not going to do that. She's got, her hair kind of comes back. Classic Belle, we got that hair twisted back. She does have a little strand. I've heard other dolls don't have that. I preferred if she didn't, but I'm not going to mess with it. I might if it really bothers me, but I don't think it's going to be an issue. Let's see. It always strikes me how big their hands are on these. I don't know why. It just freaks me out. But we have, let's see. We'll start with her rooted eyelashes. She's got some of those going on, just like all the other Ellie dolls. Try not to ruin this box because I have makeup on the bottom half of my face because I have mad acne. But she's got, her eyes are green, and her eyelashes are on fleek, should I say, if the kids are still using that word. She's got a little button nose, just like all the other dolls do. She's got some nice light blush going on there. And her lips are like a, it's like a nude kind of pink with a reddish undertone is like how I can describe that. It's not super red, it's not super pink, it's not completely nude. It's kind of like a weird hybrid of all of those things. Yeah, her hair kind of cascades down onto her outfit, which is great. She has these tassels that come down, which I really enjoy. I think they give, you can kind of see them, they give a lot of depth to the outfit of the doll. They make the dress in itself look thicker. As someone said in another video, it kind of looks like curtain tassels. And that's kind of the material that her dress is made out of, which doesn't bother me. In fact, it just makes it all the more, better. See, it looks like we got a little tear right there on her dress, on her bodice. But she has this bodice, and I love the dolls that have the bodice because I don't know why, I'm just a thing for dolls with corsets. It's weird. And on it she has, you know, some gold and some rhinestones. You really can't see. I don't know if I get up close enough if you can kind of see the rhinestones. They kind of shimmer. Everything on this dress kind of shimmers. So, and it comes down into this point right here, which is really neat. And then we kind of cascade down, 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 down. And we have this beautiful embroidery of like roses. I mean, the huge thing with the Beauty and the Beast is the rose in the glass dome. Like that's Beauty and the Beast. And all around this dress, she has like this kind of like lace going on, which I really enjoy. I like my dolls with lace. And at the bottom of her dress, she does too. Now she has shoes under here, and I mean, they're super detailed. Like someone in one of their videos said that she had boots. So I was, you know, I looked. I didn't like mess with any of the plastic things going on down there because I'm not that type of person. But the boots are super detailed. If you can like really get in there and like take a look without ripping anything, there's like gold on them and like it's like amazing. I didn't understand that they were that cool. But my favorite part of this doll, my two favorite parts of this doll, other than the doll itself, is her cloak, and it has a hood. And on the back of her head, she also has this huge ass like bow, and I don't know if you can really. It's hard to see. I know everything is terrible. This lighting is terrible, and this room sucks, so you probably can't see it. But the bow is huge and cute and adorable. But I love this cape. It's like a velvet material on the inside. It's more of like a satin. It's more of like a satin material. And my other favorite part of this is the Boyd. I love the little Boydie. I love it. In that scene, the Something There scene, where they're, you know, like singing and diddly-dopping, flopping through the snow or whatever, there's lots of birds, lots of Boyds. And I really enjoy that. And I really like that they included that. I know the Beast has like a couple, like 3, 4 birds on him, which is really funny. And I like that a lot. I'm trying to think of any other things I can say about this doll. I mean, like, everything on this doll is detailed. Like, if you can see, like, the embroidery just all the way through it, like, it's insane. Look at that. Like, look at it, look at it, look at it, look at it. It's just, even on the cape, like everything about this doll is just awesome. I can't even, it's amazing. This might be one of the best ones Disney has ever put out. And for me, there's a very small list of some of the best dolls that they've ever put out. And that includes like the 17-inch Snow White, this one obviously now, and like 17-inch Rapunzel. My list doesn't get really like any bigger than that. Because I think I think not every doll is the most beautiful. There's lots of 12-inch dolls I really like. There's lots of 12-inch dolls that I have that are really nice, or else I wouldn't have them. But this doll just is, she's beautiful. And if you can get her, I mean, she's worth the money. She really is. And it's even better if you can, I mean, she is worth the money, but like, if you can get her a little bit cheaper, like I said, go to Facebook, type in Disney Limited Edition dolls, and like their page. I say this in every video, because if you're a doll collector, an avid doll collector of these Disney dolls like I am, it's important that you go like that page, because they will, when a doll is released, they will have the link so you can go buy it as soon as they get it, which is often sooner than when the Disney store actually puts it up or makes the doll visible for sale, so you can hop on that and get it before anyone else can. I don't know how many times that website has saved my butt when dolls have sold out in like under, 30 minutes. It's a great website. You'll find lots of people to just kind of chat with, show your collection to. It's just a fun time over there, guys. It's just great. And you can also find people who are willing to sell dolls like these at low prices. You know, just slightly above retail and not, you know, $500 because, yes, if I had the money, I would most certainly buy her. But you know, I'm a broke I'm a broke white girl. You know, Donald Trump. If you want to bring me some of that ka-ching, hit me up. But yeah, that's really it. Another thing is her face is really tiny, which I wasn't expecting. I thought her face. I don't know if any of you remember the 17-inch Ariel doll that came out. I think in 2013. If any of you remember her, like, I thought this face mold was going to be exactly the same, but her face is actually tinier than all of the other 17-inch dolls that I have somehow. I think maybe it's because the other ones are computer animated, so they kind of look like bobbleheads anyway. But yeah, this doll is just, we'll do it, we'll just, for the heck of it, we'll just do it again. Why not? Why not? Girl, show yourself. Get in there. Get in there. Yeah. 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 Okay, guys, but that's basically it. That is my very short, actually pretty long review of me mostly talking. Review of the new limited edition 17-inch Something There Belle doll. You can like, you can subscribe, you can share this video. Yeah, it was really fun to do this again. I haven't gotten to do it in a while. So thank you guys, and peace out.